Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Coach Tara from CoachTara.com, shooting another Facebook Live video for your marketing business pleasure. And today I am following through what I promised last night. I said tomorrow we're going to talk about what happens when you mention your company name in your promotional posts and when you use company hashtags. So super excited to have you here. If you just hopped on, go ahead and give me an emoji. Go ahead, give me a love, a wide face, a mad, whatever you want. Give me an emoji and go ahead and share this with your friends and family. I know they will find value in this. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and talk. I want to continue on what we were talking about last night. We were talking about Facebook, and we were talking about changes in the Facebook algorithm and how that can be beneficial or not beneficial for you. I have some pretty pink lipstick on, don't I? Let me do something about that. I don't think I like pink lipstick. I'm not thinking that I like it. I'm like, so pink. That's definitely not the color for me. I am definitely more of a, what's a little bit better? An au natural kind of girl. So, excuse me. It's not what it looked like in the mirror when I put my makeup on. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to the subject. So we were talking last night about about the new Facebook updates and the algorithms after I had watched a video from Sherry Brown that was fantastic. And we talked about, I actually sat down today and wrote a full blog out about what's really new in this new update and what isn't so new and what's been around for a long, long time. And so if you want to see that blog post, it's CoachTara.com, and then hit the blog tab at the top. And the name of the post is Facebook, what's new and what's not new, 2016, okay? And I also included in that a combination of the two Facebook Lives yesterday as a video in there, but I know you'll get a lot of information out of that. Anyway, let me go ahead and continue talking about what I promised I was going to bring up today. I want to talk about what happens when you use your company's name or a company hashtag in your posts when you do that. And if you are trying to build your business here on Facebook, if you are trying to use your Facebook profile or even your Facebook business page as a method of attracting new customers or potential clients, potential new teammates, you are using this platform or any other social platform really to promote what it is that you're up to. I'm going to tell you a secret, and this is a powerful, powerful secret. Do not ever mention your company name. I know that's going against what your sponsor told you. I know it is. I know they told you to do a big coming out post about how you've decided to change your life by becoming this or that, and you are stepping it out and making your way, and you're heading on up, and you're doing it with this company, and da-da-da. I know they've told you that because I've been told that a million times. But I've never, ever told anybody I'm working with to do that. Now, why is that so important? Why is it so important to keep the name of your MLM hush-hush? Well, let me show you. Let me go ahead and switch my camera over, and hopefully I'm going to get better at this. Okay, that's the blog post that I have here. I want you to look at my profile page, and I've got mine pretty optimized. I got it pretty good, set up pretty good. When it has here about my job, I'm the Mind Reset Coach at Tara Woodruff. That brings me over to my business page, right? But over here, I've got a blog post that I shared, and I shared it from my business page. See that? Let people know that I'm a professional. I don't just post my blog post raw. I share it from my business page. If you want to see more about my business, then you should probably go to the business page. You see how I do this? Go here. I used a hashtag here, but this is not a company. This is a mission. And there's a reason for that. When you click on the hashtag, you're going to see other people doing that challenge. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to show you my page from the past 24 hours. Now this here, look at this. You see this? It got shared by Release and Increase, right? And you see here, that's me being all sweaty and enjoying my new fitness and getting my fitness on. Okay, I shared it from Release and Increase. You see these hashtags. None of them are company related. Here's another release and increase share talking about the smoothie that I'm taking. I want to show you this. Let's go to the photo on the business page. Okay, on the business page, what I have written here, and I learned this from my mentor, half a scoop of my Superpower chocolate powder. I do not have a half a scoop of this or that company's shake mix. I have a half a scoop of my Superpower chocolate powder, and I talk about what I have in there so that somebody could make one for themselves. And I just have a couple of hashtags about the kind of food regimen. Like some people, if you're a vegan, you might hashtag vegan. If you're a vegetarian, you might hashtag vegetarian. I am eating a high-fat, low-carb meal, a ketogenic style diet, and I went ahead and used a couple of hashtags just to attract people to this post. Now, what I did not do is I did not hashtag the name of my shake brand. Why? Because what happens then, first of all, everyone then knows, they automatically know what it is that you do. This is my health and wellness business page. You see this? You do not see anywhere on my health and wellness business page what health and wellness company I do. And when you click the learn more button, see if it'll, let's test the button since I'm logged in. You come to a generic lead capture page, Big Wave ready in July. Choose from all the exact programs I use to release 12 pounds of fat and 33 inches over my body, or the famous boot camp style workout that has transformed lives. How would you feel about starting a new, exciting, healthy lifestyle at a deeply discounted investment? And I say nothing about the company that I am promoting. They have to put their first name, their last name, their email, and their phone number to find out. Okay, most people are just putting up their company replicated link right there, and they're not getting anywhere with that. Now, what happens here? Say if I put, let me just throw a company name out there. I'm going to move back to me. Hi. Say you're in, I'm going to use a digital company because I just want to bring attention away from everything, and say I'm an Empower Network, right? And so I'm always writing hashtag Empower Network, or hashtag EN, or hashtag Titan, or hashtag this and that. You know what you get to do? You get to go and click that hashtag and see all the other people that are using that hashtag. And while you're out there, you might find somebody that's got $1 million ring. And maybe you'll come back to me and ask me more about Empower Network or Project Titan or EN. But likely, you are going to find that person with $1 million ring and you're going to ask them about it. Another thing that happens when you post up the name of your company, let's use a health and wellness company for an example. Who shall I pick? Why don't I pick ViSalus? What happens when you put ViSalus on your wall? Well, let me tell you, the person that is looking at your information, instead of having a nice generic shake picture or curiosity or a good workout sweat pic, and you're just talking all about what it is that the company that you're doing, what they do is they take the word, let's go ahead and type in ViSalus into Google, right? So right there, you got ViSalus, you got ViSalus shake, reviews, shake recipes, ingredients, compensation plan. They might go to reviews because they're looking at you, they're thinking about that business that you're doing, and look what they get. Is ViSalus a scam? Customer reviews of ViSalus, ViSalus shape reviews, Supplement Geek, ViSalus by Vi reviews. Is ViSalus still a good opportunity? Then you have ViSalus, and then what ViSalus really, and Body by Vi review, how it works, recipes, and shakes. So this might be somebody that's pro ViSalus here. Most Body by Vi reviews might not tell you about the Body by Vi challenge, Body by Vi reviews, but what is going on here? Look, there's even one from me. Wonder if that is still available. No, that website is no longer there. Okay, let's get out of there. I have no idea what I've just done. So, with that being said, you have got, what is this blue screen? I just don't understand what's happened live. Look what happens live. What happens when you share your company name? People go out to Google and they learn more about it. And that's what happens. And there's nothing you can do about it. Let me see if I can get out of here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, it's onlinemlmbusinessblog.com is where that was from. And it was a ViSalus review. Is it a smart choice? A third-party review. So you're getting sent out to other people's posts. You're getting sent out to other people's content about ViSalus. And you're probably going to find a bunch of reviews and a bunch of reviews that you don't want your potential customer, client, or business partner to find. You don't. Why? Because it's usually done by people that have been burned by the company, or it's been done by people that are in competing companies and want to turn you away from your company. Very rarely is a good review or a bad review unbiased. It just doesn't work out that way. So, when you don't talk about that, so say you're looking at my, and you're seeing me eating this really cool food, and you're seeing me work out all the time, and you're seeing that I'm losing weight, or getting healthy, or getting my fitness on, and you feel like, oh my gosh, I want to know more about what Tara's doing, and you see that I'm sharing from Release and Increase page, and you go over there and you see more of the same. You see more, happiness and fitness and healthy foods and a couple of pictures of shakes and smoothies every now and then, and you go to click learn more, and by now, you're so excited because you can't wait to learn more about what it is I'm doing. You give me your name and your email address and your phone number, and then you take a look at my specials for the month. And at that point, it's been revealed to you what company I'm associated with. Well, that's where you're supposed to find out. So you know what happens? Instead of people just being looky-loos and looking at your replicated website and checking it out, I don't even send them to the replicated website. I give them a full presentation on what's going on, what the specials are. Period. What happens if they're just going to your replicated website? Well, they're poking around. There may be an area on your website in which you can gather a name or an email from somebody, but the chances are it's not prominent, and they can look at everything without giving that. So they probably won't give that. And if they do, it goes into the company's database. And the company's database, my friends, I hate to tell you, is not your database. Now, this is something that a lot of people have a hard time understanding. When you invest your $500 to $1,000 to join an MLM, I don't care how good it is. I don't care how great it is. I don't care anything about that. I'm not here to argue the power of your company. I'm not here to disintegrate the power of MLM. I'm not here to do that. What I'm here to do is define the difference between someone that is a success in their business and someone that is not. Okay? Someone that is building a business and somebody that is giving their business away. When you rely on your company to gather leads for you, and you rely on them to follow up for you, and this could happen in anything from Empower Network to ViSalus, that you're not in control of anything. All you're doing is advertising for them, building their brand, and never, ever, ever building any value for yourself. I don't want people looking at my primary company or my health and wellness company without me knowing about it first. Ever. I talked last night about me working with that company for a couple of years and not really getting anywhere. I mean, I got to the first level. I had my free shakes, and everybody hated me, and nobody was following anything I had to say on Facebook. And you want to know how many people? If I was running my business professionally, I would have gone right to the top of that company, without a doubt. And secondly, all those people would be on my list and not their list. See, they bank on the fact that 97% of the people that join their businesses and become representatives in their company, whichever company it is. It's all of them. They bank on it that you're going to be gone within the first 90 days. Why? Because that's the truth. 97% of all network marketers that want to become a business person never actually get to work. What they do is they have their coming out post, and maybe they spam for a couple of days, or they message everyone they know, or they burn out their warm market altogether, and then they wonder why they haven't made any money yet. And their third auto ship is getting ready to come through, and they're like, this is too much of an investment, so I'm out. In the meantime, all those posts and all those connecting and all those pointing, look at what I'm doing, is working against you now, and now you're gone. And maybe you decide to stick it out in MLM and you try another thing. But you see, that's never going to work, guys. That's never going to work. You've got to work a thing to figure out a thing. And, if you were to open a restaurant, you would completely and 100% be building the brand of that restaurant. You wouldn't be in that restaurant talking about, your food distributor. You wouldn't be saying, oh, U.S. Foods all day long. You wouldn't be doing that. You would be talking about Tara's Pizza Place, right? Or your pizza place. So the thing that's happening that's really upsetting people with the new Facebook algorithms, and the thing that's upsetting your business with these Facebook algorithms, is that you're talking about your company, which is advertising. You're using hashtags that bring people over to other people using those hashtags. And you are putting yourself in a position of not actually having any presence for yourself. Because you know what? When you decide to become a home-based business professional, it doesn't matter what your company is in the back end. What matters is that you're bringing value to the marketplace, and people are looking to join you, and they want to do what you're doing. They want to work with you. And it's up to you to show them what it is that you're working with and what it is that you have inside of your business. Your business really is you.com. It's not Visalis or Empower Network. And I'm just using those companies as examples, okay? I am not trying to pick on anybody at all. I'm saying is, if you're leading with your company name, you're not leading with the value that you have, and people are not going to want to work with you. Regardless, I don't care how much you got to bring to the table. If you're not showing what you can bring to the table, it doesn't matter. And people will go on and they will find someone else that they do want to work with. And you just did a lot of free advertising for them. So this is my message to you guys. If you want to understand something, see, I have a friend of mine, her name is Erin, and she's actually been in the home-based business arena for about 1.5 years. And a little over a year ago, she decided that she was going to go pro, because for about 6 months, she worked a business just like the rest of us work our first businesses. We tell everybody, we spam everything, we talk about our awesome products all day long, and that's what we do. We bug and annoy and advertise, and we just want everyone to be exposed to what it is that we're doing. And she realized really quickly, quick learner, this girl, she's a sharp cookie. She's a sharp cookie. Within 6 months, she said, this is not working out. What am I going to do? She's raising 2 sons. She's got her own home-based jewelry business, but the hours and the labor it's taking to create a piece of jewelry and what she can charge for it is really boiling down to about $5 an hour. She was faced with the dreaded, oh my God, I might have to go out there and get a job. And the jobs that she was going to get, if she was going to get one, were going to be entry-level jobs at supermarkets and such. And if you've known me for any length of time, that's the worst goddamn job in the world. So what was she going to do? How's she going to take care of her kids? She's just like you and me. She's just like you. You're struggling out there. She's just like us. And she was faced with a big decision, and she came across our mentor, and she said, you know what, I gotta check this out. And it was the best $10 that she's ever spent. And it was a little bit over a year ago. Now she joined, I think, like 2 or 3 months before me. I joined a few months later, and we have been, and it's not like a company. We joined a system, like a university, to teach us how to brand ourselves and build value on the internet so that people will ask us what it is that we do. So we don't continue to build and brand and advertise for companies that don't care about whether or not we stay around. Because if they did, they'd teach you how to do it the way that we're going to teach you how to do it tonight. They would. Your sponsors would never be telling you, and their sponsors would have never told them, to have a coming out post on your wall. You know, I've got four different specials this month in my health and wellness company. I am not telling you what that is. I'm letting you know I have them. And if you want to come on, you can come on and check it out. You know what I'm saying? I see people that I'm in business with looking at what they're doing, and they're posting pictures of the kits. They're posting pictures of the shakes. They're not bringing any value. All people are saying is what they should be looking up on Google. All they're seeing is what they should be looking up and researching, instead of talking to you and finding out what it is that you do. Think about that. That's not what you want to do. So Erin did the same thing, and she went and she discovered this company, this platform, this university, this all-in-one business administration toolkit. What's up, Lori? What's up, Jim Mullet? Jim Mullet's got the most epic beard ever. So she got to work, and she listened, and she applied, and she developed what Jonathan Budd calls a hedgehog strategy. And she has been sticking to this hedgehog strategy for a year. Now, I'm going to tell you something that's going to blow your mind. And I really want you guys to get registered for this if you're not registered already. It's at CoachTara.com/weekly webinar. Erin is going to share with us her hedgehog strategy. And she's going to show us, she's going to tell us, I guess that would be a combination of the two words. She's going to tell us exactly what it is that she did over the past year that transformed her entire life and her business. Now, I want to let you in on a little secret. She's not just an MLM. Nope. She's not just, it's so much easier when you're building you. You can be involved with things that you want to be involved with. And when people come to you and ask you what it is that you're doing, you can discover what it is that best serves them and expose them to it. She's building multiple streams of income professionally and successfully. Everything she touches is gold. Why? Because she didn't resist. And when she started doing this and she started formulating her hedgehog strategy, and her sponsor was like, what are you talking about? Why aren't you talking about this and that? Why aren't you hashtagging this and that? And how come your cover photo isn't right? Does your cover photo have your company name in it? Like, is there a product in your cover photo? Do you know that's against the regulations? And do you know that with the tightening down of the newer and revamped Facebook algorithm changes, they're going to start moving people and turning you into business pages, guys. You're going to log in one day and your freaking page is going to be a business page, and you're not going to be able to message anybody ever again. What on earth? Think about it. So she just said, no, obviously this is not working. If I was to be doing something for 6 months straight and it doesn't work, and I need to build my business, I need to take care of my children, I am going to do what this is telling me to do. I'm going to learn how to attract people to my business. I'm not going to talk about my business anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the value that I learn while being in business to my Facebook page in such a professional manner that people are going to reach out to me. I'm going to learn how to build relationships, and I'm going to do this thing right. And I'm going to tell you something. If you know what, a year is going to pass you just like everybody else. A year from now is going to come just like everybody else's year from now. The difference between what's going on now and what you could be doing could be you attending tonight's webinar. Erin is going to teach us the exact hedgehog strategy that she used to earn her 6 figures this year. From $5 or possibly a job at supermarket age, scamming her friends and family for 6 months to 6 figures. I don't know about you, but if I were in shoes, I'd probably want to stop talking about my products. I probably, knowing that Facebook is going to penalize my account for advertising my MLM, When Facebook, it's against Facebook altogether to advertise MLM, then maybe I should learn how to maintain the longevity of my account, build my brand, which is me, and start providing some value to the industry so that when people come to me and want to know what it is I'm doing for either my fitness or my skincare or my this, that, or my blog or whatever, that I can talk to them like a human being, like a professional, and lead them in the direction that they need to be led in. Show them the way in which I am doing it, and in the direction of whichever thing it is would suit them best. Wouldn't it be better if you were able to serve the people in your life rather than sell people in your life? And when every time you mention your company name, and every time you use a company hashtag, every time you advertise for your company, you're selling your list out. You're selling your own friends and family out to the company. And that's not how it's supposed to work. That is not why MLM is such a beautiful thing. MLM is a beautiful thing because you are empowered to use the power of referral marketing to help you build an empire for you and your family. The company, their job is to develop the products. Your job is to market you. Okay? So with that being said, please get registered for tonight. I know this is a little bit long and windy, but it's what happened. It's just what happened. I'll see you all at 9 o'clock. Please say hello to me in the chat. It'll be a big, long chat. Everybody will be going crazy. It's going to be off the chain. The website, again, is CoachTara.com/weekly webinar. Don't forget to go check out my blog as well. I did a good job on it. I wrote a really good blog. You can find that on Coach Tara Woodruff, which is my business page on Facebook. And I did share it from there to my personal page. I look forward to seeing you guys tonight. I love you a long time. Bye-bye.